The underconsumption core movement is having a moment. People are both exhausted by the constant need to spend money and overwhelmed by the sheer volume of stuff that they have amassed in their lives thanks to the ease of online shopping and the lure of social media ads and influencers. My personal no-buy journey started with a viral video. My cabinet full of planner supplies collapsed on top of me, which is not in the video. But I filmed myself cleaning up the aftermath and talking about the insidious nature of consumerism, especially in the planner community. You can watch it up here if you haven't seen it yet. But I realized in that moment that I had literally been buried beneath the weight of my stuff. Thousands of dollars of my hard-earned money were now spread before me in the form of stickers and paper. It was embarrassing and it was eye-opening for me and for the tens of thousands of people who watched that video. So I made a commitment to myself and to my new parasocial friends. I would spend this year not only using the things that I had hoarded, but also not bringing new things into my home. And every month I update you on how it's going, on what I have resisted buying and what I have managed to use up. Some things have been sold and some have been donated, but I still have more stuff than anyone could logically use in a lifetime. We have just passed the first quarter of the year, and I'm starting to find a trend among other people who started their no-buy journeys in January. They're quitting. Personally, last month I purchased a notebook, which is in my hardline no-buy category of things that I set for myself for the year. I was both fine with it and kind of disappointed in myself for slipping up so early into this journey. But I am in no way ready to throw in the towel because I spent $17 that I told myself I wasn't going to spend. And for those of you who have been wondering, yes, I kept the notebook. I have not used it yet. It is still sealed in the package and on the shelf, but I won't be sending it back. I think that there's a reason that people get to this point in their journey, either the first quarter or even maybe they make it the first half of the year and decide that they just don't want to or cannot continue on a no-buy journey. And today, I want to look at a few of those reasons with you. Reason number one that people abandon their no-buy journey is that they have set unrealistic expectations for themselves. They go into their plan with an all or nothing mindset. And for someone who maybe has a legitimate shopping addiction, this is just setting themselves up for failure. And even if it's not a full-blown addiction, even if it's just an ingrained habit that they have created for themselves over years and years and years, breaking through that kind of thing can be incredibly difficult. Like with any type of resolution, you're going to start the year off strong. You've got the motivation and you've got that fire in your belly. So the initial startup of it goes really great. But then time moves on and your willpower starts to erode. And those old addictions or habits, they come a scratching. So maybe they bend and they buy something. And instead of just acknowledging that and moving forward, they figure, screw it. I've already got one flat tire. I may as well slash the other three. No, it's not logical. It's emotional. It is a conditioned response. And it is so difficult to fight against. And I am not implying any kind of moral failure for people who find themselves in this position. Our society is a capitalist consumerist society. It was built to purchase goods and services from people. That is how we keep society running. I don't sit here and advocate for anyone to do what I'm doing. My no-buy is a necessity. One, I've already purchased all this stuff. And two, I don't have an income that supports continuing to buy the stuff. So this challenge isn't just for funsies for me. It is a proportional response to my current situation, which leads me to the second reason that people abandon their no-buy journeys. It's not fun. I am building a community of people by playing a game with myself to see how far and how long I can go without buying things that I don't need. For me, it's fun. For other people, it is really, really not fun. People who give up going out to eat will find themselves shut out of activities with their friends. They're no longer going out to dinner or going out for drinks with their friends because they have made a lifestyle change that doesn't support that kind of socialization anymore. People who give up clothes shopping and don't find a way to replace that buy it now dopamine hit will find themselves legitimately sad at the loss of a hobby that brought them joy. When a new exclusive product drops in your favored spending category, be it planners or makeup or shoes or whatever, That FOMO is so real and so difficult to resist. It can be devastating. Most of that is not what people would consider fun. And if you aren't doing this as a need-based journey, but just for the challenge of it, then yeah, after a pretty short amount of time, you're probably going to stop. The third reason that people give up on their no-buy journey is because they don't have a support system in place. I have over 4,000 parasocial friends supporting me on this journey. I have a husband and children who understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and they are supporting me on this journey. So if you want to succeed in a no-buy journey, you have to surround yourself with the people who support that decision for you. They don't all have to take the journey with you, but they do need to answer your call when you reach out for support or assistance. And the final reason that people quit their no-buy journey is because it's not the right journey for them. Listen, this isn't for everybody, and that's okay. You don't have to hop on every trend you see on the internet. I have never cold plunged in my life, and I never will, because it looks freaking horrible. Good for her, not for me. That is not a challenge I will be taking on for myself, and that's fine. No one is telling me I have to, just like no one is telling anyone else they have to go on a no-buy journey. So I will be continuing my no-buy journey. But if I'm being completely honest, I kind of sometimes wish I had done it as a low-buy year instead of a no-buy year. And it's my challenge. I could change that up anytime I want. But for now, for me, I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to keep going with my no-buy year. But it might be a great idea for someone else who is struggling with a no-buy to pivot into a low-buy, to give themselves a monthly allowance that they are free to spend in whatever category they choose. It can be as little as $5, it can be as much as $100 or more. It's your money. It's up to you how you want to spend it. And it always has been. But by putting a dollar limit on it every month, it does help you slow down and really think about how much you want something. If you've allowed yourself $20 a month for any kind of discretionary spending and something comes out that is $19.99 and you know that is the only thing that you are going to be able to buy for yourself this month, you are really going to think about how much you want it. And some months you might not spend your little discretionary fund and you can roll it over into the next month. And if we're sticking with the $20 thing, then you have $40 that you could spend in the next month or not. That could become part of the game. See how long you can go and carry over your money. Or don't. Spend your money every month. But you will still be miles from where you started. All of this, it comes down to reframing your mindset around stuff and spending money. Don't beat yourself up if you slip. And be okay with telling yourself that you tried it and this is not a journey that you feel you need to go on. Good for her, not for me. It's as simple as that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash all those YouTube buttons for me and drop me a comment and let me know how you're doing. Give me an emoji, send me a hug. I'm sending you all of my love and I will see you next time. Bye. I'm closing the door. Okay? Do you want out or do you want in? Do you want out? Do you want in? Okay. It's closed. You're staying in.